for Us the Series episode 10 recap after just finished recording episode 9. I'm gonna try my best, I swear I am, to try to keep this as short as possible. No, because episode 9 was long, so I'm gonna try to keep this as short because I know the editing. Okay, get to it. Opening scene, Pam. She's laying everything out to Cowie. Her involvement with Nene in the beginning. Cowie, he's like, you know what? That's my little sister. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to help her out. Shoot, I've been basically taking care of all my little sisters anyway. My dad, he really ain't been doing that anyway. I've been taking care of all my little sisters, the illegitimate ones, all of them. Pam was like, bruh, I don't know about that one though. That one, she got crazy. Then Pam's like, well, what I'm supposed to do about the dog? Like, bruh, should I tell her? This scene, I think the dog has become my favorite Thai GL character out of all the Thai GL characters from this scene alone. The way she reacted and responded to Nene, I was impressed. I was. That little youngin' put adults to shame, for real. She said, you know what? Nene tried to throw a little bomb up in there and blow it up. Then I was like, Psst, let me go ahead and put that out. And she did everything from a place of love. That's what really got me. You can tell her reaction and her response came from a place of genuine love for Pam and the love she immediately gained from knowing that's her sister. This character put all the characters to shame, for real. It really, the doc, bruh, I don't know how the book is, but from what I've seen of this character in this series and the way she handled things, respond, react, green, she owns the color green. she owns the color green. She is the green flag. she is the green flag. Like I said in episode 9, the standards, like, bruh, the standards are so high. I don't know who could live up to this. You know what's funny with these two? Their dynamic. Nene has talked bananas to the father. And I know he really don't see her as his daughter, but that's his daughter. And the way he slapped the dog, but he be even angrier at her, and but he won't dare put his hands on this one. Cause he knows she crazy for real. No, but she started laughing and bruh, I was like, oh yeah, she crazy for real. You may not want to put your hands on that one though. She might actually kill you. No, she may actually cook you. Way I looked at this scene with Drak playing those flashbacks of her times with Pam, especially in the beginning when Pam was just her dentist and Drak was admiring and falling in love with her since then. See, she watched Pam, so she knew that Pam was cold and standoffish. The Pam she has today is not that same Pam. She saw the transition that Pam had, which to me was like a reassuring to herself to know, yeah, the woman that I have today, she loves me. She really does love me. I don't have to question that. I know I have seen the transition of that Pam then, when she was just my dentist, cold, standoffish, and the Pam now that lays and puts me to bed. That Pam that puts me to bed, that Pam loves me. When Pam came in here, and that I just showered her with love, catered to her, even knowing what she knew, she didn't switch up. She just treated her like she normally would. Tell you, this is probably the best character in the Thai GL series universe. Then she gonna go get those little gummies and be naughty with them. Them and them gummies, bro. The way they, especially Emmy and that tongue. Emmy like playing with her tongue. I already know. I've seen it. She likes moving that tongue, even outside of work. She be out and she like, that's her thing. But let me tell you something. This ship, they have all the perfect ingredients. The series, their characters, their chemistry. Shoot, even that song. The way they are with each other outside of the series. The way they be flirting with each other. The way Emmy be looking at Bonnie. They have all the perfect ingredients. This ship is... Bruh, if they could have been the fourth couple for the four elements, Earth, it could have worked. Emmy, she could have been the oldest cousin. The age gap, perfect. Their popularity is... They would have been good for that fourth couple. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Then when Pam was about to confess, and the dog was like, I don't even care. I already know. Nene told me everything. I don't even care. I know you love me. I love you, and I know you love me. That's all that matters. We in this together, boo. Let me tell you something. Between episode 9 and 10, and because I watched them together, I cried so much between these two episodes. Even in this scene, I was crying. It was so beautiful to watch. Their love, especially the dog just, one of a kind. I was like, bruh, I hope to one day find a love like that. I really do. I'm a sucker for romance, love. I want one. This Thai GL series get on my nerves. Watching these series single that's the struggle. That's the real struggle, watching these series all single. And then you gotta watch these ships out there lollygagging in front of our single faces. Even if it's fan service, I don't give a damn. What do you know? Another morning, the dog is still sound asleep in the bed. And Pam is up and about to head on out. Pam is going to bring the toothbrush to the bed to make sure that the dog brushes her teeth. I was like, Pam, you're out of control. No, I get it. You're a dentist. You want to make sure you do it with grandma, you do it with Titi, but to the bed, Pam. Which I guess she can start brushing her teeth in the bed, but she gotta go to the bathroom to spit it out and rinse her mouth out. All right. And then the dog is gonna be like, where you going? Pam, I'm going to go get grandma's test results. The dog, the green flag that she is gonna say, I'm gonna go with you. I want to support you. I want to be there for you. Where can I find me one? I want to know where I can find me a darak. And then them two is standing there having this moment. Thank you. Thank you for giving me this chance. No, thank you. I am the daughter of the man. These two. Oh, standards. To infinity and beyond. Next scene. This scene, when Nene showed up with that file and gave it to the mama that apparently has all the information about his other kids, I was like, you know what? This scene, I actually agree with Nene. Nah, mama, what you gonna do? Nah, you need to do something. You just gonna continue to let that man play in your face? No, he is literally peeing on you, telling you it's raining. He like, nah, it's raining. It's raining. Oh, he is playing in your face, girl. He got how many kids he got? Did they say it in the book? Somebody in the comments, did they say how many kids he got that he had outside of this marriage? Bruh, he was literally playing in your face. And I know in one of those other episodes, my voice was starting to go out. I've been talking a lot. I have. I don't know if y'all heard it, but my voice started tripping. What was I telling? Oh, did the book say how many kids he actually had? If he did, can y'all drop it in the comment section for me? Thank you. Look, no, I really want to know how many kids this man had. Mama, it's time to do something. Nah. And believe it or not, she actually has a lot of power over him because of the way he feel about his reputation and the look of the family man. She really got a lot of power over him if she knew how to maneuver it. Mama, you better get it right, get it tight. You better show him. Bruh, I wish I could just be the mama for that split second. Oh yeah, you got all these kids on me, huh? Okay. Go ahead and transfer this amount over to this account for me real quick. Yeah. Unless you want your whole image blown up. Go ahead and transfer this amount over to this account. Yep. You know what? I'm gonna even help you out. Can you go ahead and buy this house for me right here? Yeah, I'm gonna move out of here. Yeah. You know, people don't even gotta know. This is our summer house that I'm gonna be spending a lot of time in. You know, I'm gonna do some soul searching on my own. No, we're not getting divorced. I'm gonna let you keep your little image. This is our summer home that I only live in. No, you cannot come. No, don't even try. Do you want this information to get out? I can act like the... I can't believe he did that to me. Yeah, go ahead, transfer that amount. Buy me this car, this house. You know what? Yeah, I think I'm gonna take me a year vacation. Yeah, I'm just gonna travel the world and go on a little soul searching journey. If people ask, just say I'm on a soul searching journey. I'm just traveling the world. Then we get to this scene where she finds out about grandma and the C word. But you know what? Again, I am so happy that Darak is in her life and she has the love from Darak. Because I think because she does have Darak and Darak is there for her, and not only there for her but showing that she's there for her, she is handling this better than she would if she was alone in this before she experienced Darak and the love of Darak. Again, if she didn't have Darak, I think she would have been out there on a rampage with Nini. If Pam was going through this and finding out this information without having Darak or knowing of Darak or having experienced Darak's love, I think Pam would be losing it right now and on a rampage with Nini. So I am so happy she has Darak. And not only have her, but the Darak is like really there for her and showing her and giving her that support that she's there. And I'm gonna say it yet again. When Emmy cries, beautiful, the way her tears roll down her face. Some of them goes under her lip, like it rolls on those beautiful lips of hers. And sometimes I know I need help, bruh. It just be so like, ugh, that tear be rolling down, and then it hits those lips. Yeah, I got it bad. I do. I have it bad. And then when she be in those little sleeveless shirts, her haircut, the structure of her face, those lips, when the shirt is like either a V, you can see here and then here. I know I have it bad. Leave me alone. Let me be in my moment of drooling over these women. I just be drooling. Okay, I'm done with my horniness for now. Bruh, whoever is in charge of the music in this series, especially for me, episode 10, because episode, even starting from 9, the heaviness that the episodes were carrying and the pairing of the music selection and the timing of it, like some scenes they ended it like abruptly. They would like cut the music. I was like, wait a minute, you're supposed to slowly come out of that. You just didn't cut it off. That's the only complaint I had. There were some scenes where they just abruptly ended the song to, I was like, that you could have done that better. You could have eased on out of that. But other than that, because I'm a lover of music and scenes. I love a good scene with the right music, right timing, especially emotional scenes. When you have strings in the music and the scene is pulling at the strings of your heart, oh, I love it. You know what? I have come to like View and Mem as a pair. I'm gonna be honest. In the beginning, especially when they dropped the Girl Rules little pilot, little preview, and they all was, doing a little promotion when they all was on stage and they revealed the pilot, I was like, I don't know about this shit. Cause all I had in my head was Lord Alien. And bro, I don't even remember June's character name. No, but June's character in 23.5, that little relationship, that's all I saw in my head when it came to View. Little Alien, her little awkwardness, and she was just so cute. And the way June's character was pulling at her, trying to get her to open up, I was like, oh my god, they are just so cute together. So that's all I had in my head when it comes to View paired up with somebody. So when this little pairing came, I was like, and I know people was having a fit finding out that View and June wasn't gonna be paired up together. I mean, these little fandoms. And I don't even think View or June was like an official ship. I guess the fans made them official ship. I don't know. I don't know how these fandoms be rolling. You know what? I'm gonna do a video with about the fandoms. I'm gonna do a video about. But like I was saying, I have come to really like these two acting opposite as a pair. This scene though is what really got me to see it because of the character Nene, because she was in her little revenge. She always had such a hard look in her face. Here, you saw where the walls dropped a little bit, and the moment when Oat grabs her hand and the camera goes to Nene's face, you could see the softness in the way she's looking at View and the way View is looking back at her. I was like, you know what? I kind of like this look. I kind of like them two together now. Only thing is I'm going to need Mim just that baby face, bruh. Nah, she one of those, once that baby face drop, she gonna be something. No, because the way she be in those outfits, they be putting her in those outfits. Once that baby face drop, she gonna be. Yep. What was I saying? Oh yeah, this scene, them two. Bruh, Cowie. You know what Cowie, his mental issue is? Basically is, he's a good guy. He loves his father. He knows right from wrong. He knows his father is completely wrong. But he's in the battle of loving his father, wanting to stand up to his father, but don't have the courage to. So he has a internal battle of being a good guy, knowing what's right and wrong, loving his father, but knowing his father is completely wrong, and it's weighing heavy on him. That's basically his mental issue. He's carrying that heaviness of being a good guy, knowing right from wrong, loving his father, but knowing his father is completely and being wrong, but still loving his father, but not having the courage to stand up to his father the whole time. He wants to stand up to his father and be like, yo, you are wrong. You need to be checked. But I'm not going to be the one to check you. I want to check you. I don't have the courage to check you, but I love you. You're my pops, but you are totally wrong. And I have to carry this with me, and it's eating me up inside. Now I got mental issues. Then I guess this friend, who is also a psychiatrist, apparently prescribed Cowie some medicine before, and was like, yo, you taking the pills? Because I'm starting to think you starting to. I was like, bruh, Cowie really just need a good talk a few times to let out what he need to let out. He need therapy. And he gotta let go of that baggage that he carrying for his father. That ain't for him. That is not for him to carry. His father ain't even carrying it. His father don't give a damn. You need to let go of your father baggage. Just leave it at his doorstep. Y'all live at the same house. Go take it to his bedroom door. Bruh, I'm looking at myself in the camera, and I can feel how I'm feeling right now, which is reminding me of a video of Ling Om that I just watched last night, of an interview when it was on that little Photoshop. See, it's kicking. Photo shoot where they had like that punk rock look. And I swear, I'm gonna do a video on this interview. I swear I watched that whole interview, and I have watched enough of Ling Orm, especially Ling Ling, to know they must have been really tired on that interview. Because I'm not going to say they was drunk or high. But the way Ling Ling was acting, bruh, I was like, you know what, they must have been real tired. Because I get like that when I get like really tired and really drained. And I still got to keep going. I start getting silly. I start seeming like I've been drinking or I'm high. Especially when my eyes look tired. I was like, oh my God, it's lit. I was like, I know they not high. I know they not drunk. They could be a little tipsy. I don't know. Because I know when they had that event, I don't know if it was the same day where they had that champagne. And it was poured. And Ling Ling, she did get her little sip. I don't know. That sip could have lasted. Because, you know, Ling Ling don't drink. Ling Ling don't be drinking like that. So that little sip of that little champagne could have lasted until I don't know when that photo shoot. But bruh, I'm gonna do a video. I had watched enough of Ling Ling to know her walls were so down. She was so Ling Ling was so funny. It was just the way she was talking and acting. I was like, no, something's off. I'm not gonna say they high. I'm not gonna say they drunk. I'm just gonna say they was real tired. Cause I get like that when I'm real tired. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, Kawi. Next scene. Oh my gosh, this scene. Me and Pam, we started panicking. I was like, no, Grandma, you better wake up. I was crying. I was like, Grandma, you better wake up. Pam, she over like she breathing, Pam. She went to go see you, sweet baby Jesus. No. And then when Grandma woke up, I was like, Grandma, you get on my nerves. You got me and Pam sitting here panicking, thinking you not breathing. And now you gonna wake up. Did you not hear Pam calling you? You get on my nerves. And here, I just knew Pam was about to cut her finger. Who did not know she was about to cut her finger? It was so obvious. She's standing there, cutting. Mind drifted. The cut is coming. Bow. Here come green flag. The dog. She comes, she look. Oh, snap. She didn't cut her finger. Yep. I'm not even gonna say nothing, but I got you, baby. I got you. Don't worry, I got you. Pam. She like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I should tell Grandma or not. The doc is like, it's okay. You can take your time to think about it. It's all right. I got you, baby. I got you. The relief that Pam, when she dropped down into the dock, knowing that she got somebody by her side, giving her the comfort and the love that she need in this moment. The dock. You know, it's funny though, what came to my mind in that moment, seeing Pam, that just it took me back to a past time in my life. No, because I mentioned before that I had a little affair at one point in time in my life with a young lady. But what really got us to that point was the comfort and the care that she used to give me. At a trying time in my life, I went through something, and my spouse at the time didn't really know how to be that kind of supportive partner. No shade to them, they just didn't know how to be that supportive partner at this time that I was going through something very traumatizing that happened to me. And I was just an emotional wreck. And the thing was, is I didn't really show it. Like, I kept everything bottled in. Like, I would cry to myself, by myself. So they really didn't see a lot of what I was going through because I held it in. But the friend that I had, we wasn't even friends for that long. We started off as co-workers. That's why I be looking at these co-workers. We started as co-workers. And we started to get to know each other. And she knew something was going on in my life. And then one day I just told her what had happened. And when she found out, from that moment, hearing what had happened,
she would check on me. She would like give me little gifts and just be there as a friend. Like she really was just being there as a friend. But the way I saw it was like, because I had never even experienced a friend doing that kind of support and showing love to me, and I wasn't getting this from my spouse. So in that time, I started having feelings. And I was like, wait a minute. I just was starting to fall. And then one day, I just used it a drunken night, a very liquid courage kind of. I just went for it. Yeah, I just went for it. And that was all she wrote. And then it lasted for a while.
Like, you know, this is enough about me. Back to this, like I was saying, what was I saying? Oh, when she just had that relief of like, yo, I'm in good hands. That I just love that moment for Pam. I do. And next scene. Then this scene, I was like, wait a minute, Nene, why you look like you had kind of night? Even though she was fully dressed, she just had a little couple of buttons, unbuttoned, lipstick was smeared, hair was all. You know what? Wasn't you with you last? Like, wasn't that the first? Did y'all do? But I don't see View nowhere around. I think, you know what? I don't know what happened with you and why you looking like this, but okay. Her phone starts ringing. Guess who it is? The mama. The mama's on board. Yeah, I'm gonna help you out. Nah, I'm done allowing this man to continue to keep playing in my face. It's on and popping. I was like, okay, mama, you chose the dark side. No, because Nene crazy. I don't know what she gonna be doing with you, but don't forget, Nene is crazy. I mean, I did agree with her telling you needed to do something, but when you about to get involved with the darkness, I don't know. But, you know, let's just see how this goes. Then here, Cowie, he about to off himself with his tie. I was like, bruh, you need to go get you some help. Nah, for real, you about to choke yourself with your tie. Go get the help you need, bruh. No, seriously, go get the help. The way Pam be looking at Bonnie, I mean, the dog. I mean, you might as well say Bonnie. No, because Emmy do be looking at Bonnie the way Pam be looking at the dog outside of the series, outside of work. I be seeing their clips, and Emmy be looking at Bonnie the same way Pam be looking at the dog. So it's basically the same thing. These two, I could see them. I wouldn't be surprised if these two were to develop feelings for each other outside of the series, just being around each other and just their chemistry. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, next scene. Oh my gosh, I just watched this scene. This scene when Pam tells Grandma, you know, the situation, and TT's there, the doc's there, they all emotional. And Grandma's like, you know, it's gonna be okay. You know, let's value the time that we have left with each other. When the doc is sitting over on the other side of the table and she breaks and Grandma sees her and says, Dorak, come over here, sweetheart. Oh my gosh, the way I boo-hoo and cried. No, because it was almost like, you know, Dorak was, you know, allowing them to have their family moment. You know, she's there for support. She loves Grandma. She's, you know, becoming a part of the family. But at the same time, she's allowing them to, you know, have that family moment. But Grandma sees, you know, the dog being emotional as well. And she brings her in, you know, you're part of the family too now. That got me. I was like, Grandma, this family, these characters, this series, they're pulling on the strings of my heart. So good. They're doing it so good. Oh, the music, the actors, the actresses. Bravo, bravo. Then we got this little scene, which is obviously a scene to like promote the sponsors. But what got me was that the original intent with this scene? Because it's clear that when Darak Bonnie's stomach growled, that was actually a real growl. And you could tell it threw her for a loop for a second. And they both started laughing. And then the way they just kept going with the scene and improvising it, like, what was the original intent with this scene? Like, was this supposed to be an original scene for the sponsor? And the growling just was perfect timing of it all, with her stomach growling and then her cooking the sponsored noodles in the meal. Bruh, I need to hear more about this scene. Like, what was the original intent with this scene? Was it originally for the sponsors? Or did they turn it into a sponsor scene because the way her stomach growled? It's clear. That growling of her stomach and the way they both reacted to it, that was not originally a part of that scene. But they kept it going, which is amazing that they knew just to keep going. I love scenes like that where something happens but they just keep going. Those make some of the best scenes. I used to love those kind of scenes, like in black comedies, like in the 90s. Bruh, they used to have so many of those kind of scenes in black comedies. The 90s black comedies, like Martin, the Jamie Foxx show, the Steve Harvey show, all those kind of shows. Because that's what I grew up on. And I used to like those little improv moments. And sometimes you could really tell by the way they laugh. Then, when she gets done cooking the noodles and Darak goes to eat them, the way Pam is looking at Darak, again, you might as well say Emmy looking at Bonnie. The way that woman looks out of her eyes. Whew. And because I have seen the way she has looked at her like that, not shooting a scene, that is Emmy looking at Bonnie. I said what I said. Then Emmy, Pam, whatever, goes to eat some of the noodles too. The way I was looking at her lips while she eat those noodles is ridiculous. No. First of all, we should all know by now when she eats anything, her tongue comes to right here. Another person who eats like that, I'm not even gonna say her name. I've said her name enough. There is another Thai Geo actress, when she eats, she leads with her tongue as well. Then Pam is gonna say, oh, this tastes like what we're used to. Then she gonna say, Doc, is there something else you would like that you're used to? The Doc with her little puppy self, what, you gonna add more? I think this is good enough. Pam was like, that's not what I'm talking about. I don't know how many times I have said it, but it's Pam. It's always Pam. 90% of the time, it's Pam. Pam is always ready. She's always the one to pretty much initiate the for real. And then Dadak catches on. Let me open up the door. Come on in. I'm sticking to it. That's how I feel about this situation with Dadak and Pam. Pam, she opens the door, come through Dadak, and then Dadak just I'm coming on through. I know this is a long recap. This is probably longer than episode 9. I haven't even edit and see how long this is going to be, but I just know by how much I recorded that this is going to be long. But it's okay. Episode 9 and 10, they deserved a long recap because those episodes were. That being said, how many more episodes? We got what? 2 more episodes? Is it 12 episodes? We're about to come to an end, bruh. If grandma. Until we meet again.